The Supernote A6X or the Boox Nova Air? Which one? I'm going to do two videos on this topic. The first one, this one, is just going to be just my conclusions. And then I'm going to do a longer video where I go through in a bunch of categories and really compare these devices. So subs for that, which will come along shortly. For me, it comes down to what are you trying to replace with these? And this is how you're going to make the decision. If you're just replacing a notebook, then the best device for you is going to be the Supernote A6X. But if you're looking for a device which can replace a tablet or a smartphone, then the Boox Nova Air is the one for you. I'm going to give you the most definite way to decide at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And my question really is, are those things something that you really want to replace? Because if they're not, maybe neither of these devices is for you. Are you really looking to replace your notepad, or are you happy with that moleskin? Are you really looking to replace your smartphone, or will you buy this thing and then carry on using your smartphone? So if you are looking to replace the smartphone, then yeah, you know, the Boox is the only one that could really do that. And perhaps for you, a small e-ink tablet like this and a feature phone is really the way forward. I mean, this is a great device. It is an Android tablet that can access all of the apps that are on the Google Play Store. But you get all those benefits of the e-ink screen. Less eye strain, great battery life, what else? No color. And perhaps for you, a small e-ink tablet could be the way forwards, or maybe backwards to a simpler time. But perhaps you really do want rid of that LCD screen, that smartphone, sucking up your attention all the time with its notifications, but you still need something that's got those digital features to let you organize your professional life. These devices are great. If it's all about organization, then the Boox device will probably be the one for you, because you have access to all those different apps. You can use Gmail, you can use Chrome, you can use Trello, indeed any app that you'd like to from the Google Play Store. But look, if you just want a small e-ink tablet to replace your diary and your notebook, then this A6X is a fantastic device. This would be a great option. The Supernote will feel like a Filofax and, well, not much more, but it will do a great job of that. And it will do so in a lovely, elegant way. You see, you can have a calendar and you can have email on here. You can also have a Kindle app, and you can start Word documents and use text recognition on the device. It's going to do all that, and it's going to feel like a lovely premium notebook, like a moleskin. You'll feel just like it's your moleskin planner, but with the microchip inserted. You can take notes, you can edit Word documents, you can sort your calendar, do your email, and you can read and annotate books. There's loads to like about it. But what more could you want? What's that? Sorry, play games on it? Yeah, well, okay. You're gonna want the Boox for that. But of course, you're not gonna be able to play 3D games. But something like chess, you could definitely play on the Onyx Boox. So what more could you want for professionals than this? So look, what's the reason to buy either of these two in any case? Well, it's gonna be about perhaps portability, or it's gonna be about price. Both of these devices hit those two on the head. If you've been looking at an e-ink device, then perhaps you've been looking at one of the larger A5 devices, but perhaps they seem a bit too expensive. Or perhaps you know that you like something that fits in your pocket or a small bag for traveling, then one of these A6 devices will be perfect for you. They both have essentially the same 7.8-inch screen. They do feel slightly different. The Boox pen and the screen feels more like a graphite pencil experience. The pen also snaps to the side in this one. The Supernote pen feels more like a premium ballpoint pen. So the last thing is, you might be asking yourself, well, are they actually big enough? And then is the price difference to the A5 devices, is that large enough to make this the right choice for you? Well, again, that's something that probably depends on your own use. And I'll discuss that in a bit more detail in the full comparison video. So anyway, I promise you at the end of the video, a way to make the choice between these two great devices. A reason to make the choice for the Supernote or the Boox device. It comes down to this. Buy the Boox instead of a tablet, or use the Supernote as well as a tablet. Make the choice based on that. Do you want one to replace your tablet or to replace your notebook? So here's a question for you about your design preferences. The Supernote is actually made of plastic, whereas the Boox Note Air is actually a metal design with some plastic as well. Which do you think you prefer? Metal feels a bit cold because it conducts heat, whereas the plastic can feel kind of warm to the touch. And do you prefer the idea of having a folio that fits in on a rail like the Supernote, so it can never come out? Or do you prefer the idea of having this quick release magnetic snap in your accessories? Do you care about things like the magnetic snap pen? Or do you actually prefer the much more secure pen loop, the traditional way to store a pen on the side of a notebook? I think the jury's out on that one. I think they're both good options, but you might prefer one or the other. The Boox is quite cool because it has these buttons built in here which can turn the pages in books, incidentally, but not in the Notes app for some reason. And the last thing I would say that maybe will make you think of the A5 devices rather than the A6 ones is it is a bit harder to write neatly on a smaller device, if that's something that matters to you.